Hello and welcome back to another battle. Let's go ahead and check it out right now. I'm playing as, I believe, not the Empire, but the Vampire Count's over here. I've got a pretty typical build. I brought in a lot more zombies than I usually do, but I felt the need to bring in more zombies. Toshin's on here. I've got some random guy playing with me. Hey random guy, how's it going? Pretty well? Okay. We go look over here. We're looking at two dwarf players, which means they're not going to move. They're not going to budge. They never do. Okay, I'm going to fast forward for a little bit because we need to. We've got to maneuver ahead. My Empire friend's going to be going straight ahead from what I can tell. I'm going to be going around, trying to. What's kind of weird about the map, I don't remember it being dark. I remember being on a lighter map. Huh. I don't know, maybe I'm losing it. Probably. It's been a long day. They did move way too much. They could have waited there. That rock was in the way, though, when you look at it, which is really good for the Empire player. That actually keeps them alive for a little bit longer. Who the hell lights it, huh? I want to know who comes over here and is like, you know what? I'm going to light the eyeballs and creepy skull rock. A few of you might know that I have a passionate hatred for all creepy skull rocks in the game. It doesn't really add to the aesthetic of the world. It just kind of makes me go, oh yeah, I'm in a completely fantasy game. No, I know I am, but come on now. Come on now. Make it cooler. Alright, we're looking at some choppers coming our way. Oh, we have some choppers back here. They're trying to bomb the Hellstone rocket batteries. A really bad idea. Just kind of getting shut up like that. I mean, the bombs did a lot of damage for sure, but not enough to warrant you losing entire units like that. You could have used that to take out Cav, like these guys over here. Bombing them. I wonder how much that might do a lot of damage. I don't know. Haven't actually tried it. Oh man, being completely shot down. Another bombing run, but not enough to keep them going. I nearly feel bad for them. Tragic. And they are shut up again, my friend. Now they leave. Demograph Knights are over here. They're being hit by a bit of cannon. They actually hit pretty hard too. We're looking at, for the dwarf player, Thunderers right now on the front lines. We're looking at Iron Breakers over here to hold one corner if we charge in. That's a good idea. We're looking at more Thunderers over here on the other flank. They're boxing in right now. They have cannon. They even have flame cannon too. Flame cannon should be aimed towards the Empire player. That would do a lot of damage to him. That would obliterate him. If they had focused on him initially, would have been pretty good. I was trying to go around. I was going to use my zombies to draw them out, but I ended up taking a long time getting around here. And they are, in fact, shooting at my zombies right now. I brought in a lot more than usual. I mean, I brought in, if we look at it right now, 2 grave guards over here with great weapons. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 normal grave guards, 2 more grave guards with great weapons, 3 cryptors, Vlad. I didn't bring any heroes at all. I brought in Blood Knights. I brought in a Claw of Nagash, but I did not bring in any heroes at all. And I brought in 5 zombies. 5 groups of them. Not just 5, that would be weird. Skull Franz over here with a Bright Wizard moving ahead. They're pretty spread out too. We have map control, so we can kind of do what we want. I mean, of course we need to move forward because we have to. They're out here. We got 1 chopper over here firing at Demograph Knights now, doing a little bit of damage. Not a lot of damage, but a little bit of damage. Swordsmen are very cheap. They're meant to kind of be there to stay. What did he bring? That was so... Oh, probably the rocket batteries, I would imagine. Huh. Shooting into woods. I mean, it's going to really dull the effect of his shots. I would actually have him fire over here at my flank, which is kind of funny. Or up here at their hammers. That would probably do a little bit more, but... Yeah, the choppers over here. That'll be shot up by handgunners. More great swords are here. We got 1, 2. Yeah, only 2 groups of them total. Dwarf players moving forward. I'm still over here trying to advance. I want to get my zombies in. And I'm a lot more picky with how I pick my targets now. I actually dispense targets appropriately now, making sure that they're not all just bunching up. I used to just kind of like control G. Okay, go guys. But no, I don't really do that as much now. Oh, look at that. Wasting so many shots. I mean, a few get through, but very few. Just go after the freaking Thunderers. Come on, man. Oh, you're hitting your own men now. Not the hammerers. What are you doing? He's killing his own men. It's tragic. What a tragic affair. I feel bad for them. I feel very bad for them. That's a lot of range, too. Swordsman group fleeing. Greatsword's not moving yet. You're gonna hit your own Demigryph Knights, and he does. Oh, that dude is pretty scary. He doesn't care. Someone who doesn't care like that's pretty scary. Have they even got any kills? 13, 9 kills, hitting his own team, too. When they could have easily destroyed the Thunderers, I mean, that would have been a nice call. Wow, they actually really beat down that Hammer group. That's really... well, Handgunner's right. There's no other way that would have happened. You can look at me out there, beginning to go in. Thorgrim's giving chase, a little bit crazy. Okay, now they're hitting the proper targets, right? Because the other targets have fled. Right, Wizard's also attacking over here. Is that just stronger? I keep telling you, I take a break from the game and I come back and things get crazier. Oh, that's about normal. He's gonna use it again, though. Outriders are here, shooting. Flame cannon are now hitting, getting zombies. Sure, my zombies are just going raw dwarf raid, and that's how we do it. Flame cannons, artillery of all sorts are firing in. They're hitting a bit of my Graveguard too, if I remember correctly. That happens. I have Crypt Horrors, and I like using my Crypt Horrors to target like one group at a time. I like doing that a lot. They have satchel charges coming in. That's okay. I do forget about my Claw of Nagash for a little bit. I'm busy trying to dispense targets. And I'm going to use my Crypt Horrors over here to go after one group of them. All that armor... look, all that armor piercing in one group is going to destroy them. They're not going to have a good day. They're going to die. Let's go check on the Imperial player real quick. I've got my Blood Knights who came on over to help him out. I'm now charging in, killing his range. I'm hoping that he won't shoot me. But yeah, that's easy for me to do. I can just kind of charge in, help him out. He's actually breaking a lot of the Dwarf player. That's really shocking. They don't usually break so quickly. But he ends up breaking pretty quickly. And then I'm here. I'm trying to flank where I can. I'm looking at my Grave Guards now moving in. My Blood Knights are trying to charge right in. Here's my Claw of Nagash now moving in too, getting a few kills, or will get a few kills. We're looking at a lot of Iron Breakers. I'm fighting the main crux of the Dwarf army. They have Iron Breakers like crazy. They're all over. They're going to be here just bothering me. Fortunately, he did buff me up. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it does help out with a lot of armor piercing. But it's very good that I fought that player. Had he fought the Imperial player, he probably would have crushed him. Iron Breakers are very good at taking him out. I mean, the handgunners alone could have countered that, but I don't know. The Flame Cannon would have torn him up. There's just so much that would have torn him up. Right now, my Blood Knights are kind of just heading through. I'm trying to get around. I'm trying to get my Graveguard over here in time to go fight the Thunderers from behind. I was going to go after these guys over here with their flamethrowers, but I was like, you know what? I need to make sure they can't shoot my Knights right now. So I'm over here. Satchels are going in, doing a lot of damage for sure. Hitting a few of their own men. There's my Claw of Nagash, causing a little bit of regeneration for me. A debuff aura for them. Cryptors are over here still fighting, doing their part, taking some damage. The cannons are stopping. They usually stop at some point, but here they're not really stopping. Alright, looking at the Dwarf players still moving around. Hitting a few trees. Those trees, man, are our biggest foes right now. And I'm all over, armor piercing, and just trying to get into the ranks of them. But because that other Dwarf player fell, and because I have Blood Knights in here, if you look at it right now, we are surrounding them. We have them all over. A quick thing, should I just do... I might ask the question in the future, but should I do my reviews in like a cinematic view? I could do that. It would let people not know who wins, I guess, like earlier on. It's an idea. I can go over what's happening in a more organic way. Would it be as accurate, but it'd be more organic in a way, though. Probably pretty cool, too, I would imagine. Because there is a lot going on here. But yeah, if we look at it right now, we got Iron Breakers all around here who are fighting. I moved my Cryptors on over, doing more armor piercing where I can, because I can do that, which is awesome. So let's keep on looking right now. Blood Knights are just kind of going all over the field. Demigryph Knights too. We're frolicking together. And I'm just going around cleaning up everything. The dwarf player is done for. He's been cleaned up. He's been outmaneuvered. I'm just very shocked the Empire player was able to hold. Very, very shocked about that. Did not anticipate it. There are a lot of dwarfs actually fleeing right now. The Sunmaker's pretty good at, I don't know, shocking morale. Looking at it right now. Did he bring Ungrim? He probably did. Ungrim, I don't know. They've got to fix that. Because there's so many games where I end up just kind of waiting for Ungrim to die. It gets old so quickly. Okay. We've won now. We've got to wait for good old Ungrim. You know him. If he killed more, I guess I would understand it, but he doesn't. He doesn't actually kill too many. He needs a lot of time to kill. He attacks too slowly, I think. I don't know what it is. Okay, we'll fast forward now. We've won the battle. It's just a matter of getting through to Ungrim. If you look at that, we hit from two different directions. They were in a box. They couldn't really maneuver around. They were stuck here and here. Artillery hit them over here as well, which did some damage, a lot to himself too. And I was able to just, hold on, before we leave the map, I was able to outmaneuver them. I was able to clash on their line. My zombies held them in place, and I was able to blaze right through with Blood Knights. I mean, that was like a key part of my plan here. But also all the armor piercing from all of my Cryptors, all of my Graveguard. And hold on, let's go check it out real quick. Ungrim, why? Just die. We're trying to move everyone in. Yeah, he's right here just chilling out. He's like, no, you're being stubborn. I know. Anyway. And we won. Post victory. Hooray. I did lose over 900, but I had over 900 remaining. Bitejacker lost over 600. He had over 900 remaining. Let's go ahead and look at it real quick. Okay, 6 kills total from my zombies, and they all die, but they're very cheap. 150 gold each. I didn't bring the tithe. Graveguard. Average amount of kills. Did a lot of flanking with my great weapons. Blood Knights, a lot of kills. So like an average amount of kills, but if you look at it, they did have a lot of Iron Breakers, and that's what I end up killing a lot of. The Flame Cannon, they probably pad their kills with a lot of kills from the zombies, but they actually didn't get a lot of kills. They were able to really do some damage. I probably replenished a little bit. I did use my Invocation of Nehek from Vlad von Karstein, but overall, we just had a tide of evil just coming in. And if you look at it, the core of my army isn't really damaged heavily. The zombies are wiped out, but that went according to plan. He was all tired out from the zombies. He had my line just hit them, and that was bad for them. Here's Bitejacker. Got a decent amount of kills with his Hellstone Rocket batteries. Not that hard. They just need to like survive and hit a big group. I mean, like, other than that, really a balanced amount of kills. I don't know why that dwarf player, maybe he lost his king in the very beginning, because, I mean, we did see him charge ahead, so he probably got shut up. That has got to be why, because there's no reason for him to have this many men and to just be pretty much unscathed. He brought in a lot of swordsmen who should have died easily. Okay, yeah. Thorgrim did die. He had no other hero. His gyrocopters were wasted. He didn't really use his organ gun, and I now know it's pretty good. The cannons weren't really utilized very well. The trees were in the way. He moved way too much. The Thunderers, I mean, they did their part. They did some damage. Way too much range. Not enough melee. He brought in Iron Breakers, which broke quickly. They shouldn't have. They could have stayed in the line and did a lot of damage. Flanking with the hammers would have helped. Organ guns going after the greatswords probably would have helped, or the Demigryph Knights. He didn't really have as nice of an army as the other guy, whose name won't show up. I don't know why. I've seen that for like a few games now. But this guy had probably a more balanced army to go fight the other player that would have done a lot more damage. But anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like down below. And as always, until then.